rock stars, rock stars, wore the same thing every time they played a show, and it's punk rock. It's punk rock. It's anti-capitalism. It's anti-trend. What's up? I have so many thoughts in my mind that I figured I would just record a video of me saying them instead of me thinking. First of all, I want to state the obvious. I'm a little bit under the weather, so it's a little bit hard to talk. I hope you can hear me. I can't really hear out of either of my ears. Second of all, I am driving, and I do not recommend filming a video while driving, but we're here. Third, today is December 31st, 2025, making it New Year's Eve, which is kind of why I'm thinking of all the things that I'm thinking about. So in 2025, I really challenged myself in a lot of ways. I'm sure you're tired of hearing about it, but I ran a marathon. I did my 200-hour yoga teacher training, all while working a full-time job. Those are not easy tasks to complete. While I was doing that, I had so much less time to kind of care about certain things that I had really cared about in the past. I'm mainly talking about clothing and fashion and spending money and doing the things that as a human being and as a woman living in Los Angeles, you feel like you need to do while living in a capitalistic society. So there was a very popular video kind of about how you can tell your screen time based on your fashion choices, and another video about like personal style and all these like buzzwords and popular topics that I'm sure were all over TikTok, which I am not present, all over YouTube, you know, trends, trend cycles, micro trends, all these aesthetics. And I was like, you know what? First of all, I've always loved fashion. I've always really loved getting dressed and expressing myself that way. So much so that I'm going to challenge myself to wear the same thing every single fucking day and really allow my personality to shine and exist without like my clothes speaking for me. This was the beginning of the year, so I started doing that. I started wearing variations of a black hoodie, a mini skirt, and some boots. And a hat, bandana, whatever, accessories didn't really count. And every day I would just get out of bed, not really have to think about it, and put on this like outfit formula, and I felt confident every single day. I loved how I looked. Yeah, I feel like I learned a lot, and really, honestly, the clothing that you wear, if you have passions and hobbies and dreams and goals, the clothes that you wear really are the least interesting things about you. And there's so many people in my life, my sister being one of them. She has one of the best like senses of style of anyone that I know. Like, she knows herself. She has liked the same thing since she was a child, and I find that so inspiring. So I continued this idea, sorry, we're going over a speed bump, throughout the entire year. And it has like completely shifted my mind when it comes to clothes and fashion. And I'm in a band, and I was like, wow, I feel like such a weight has been lifted off of me. Why don't I have like a uniform when I perform for shows? That way I never have to stress out hours before the show or weeks before the show. What am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear? have a fucking uniform. Angus Young did it, you know, like major pop stars, maybe not pop stars, rock stars, fucking rock stars, wore the same thing every time they played a show. And it's punk rock. It's fucking punk rock. It's anti-capitalism. It's anti-trend. It's anti, you can put a label on me. And I just love it. I really do feel so much better just living in my house, in my apartment, having less things. And when you have less things, it really does leave so much more space for creativity, inspiration, energy. The air around you feels lighter. It's easier to breathe. And I'm just so sick of this more is more. So we're entering 2026. I want to be so much more intentional in deciding what I spend my money on and what I put on my body. I do not believe that beauty is pain. I think that is a little bit, I don't want to say misogynistic, but maybe it kind of feeds into the patriarchy where women and men have to deform their bodies and wear constricting clothes in order to fit into the beauty standard that society says that we have to fit in for some reason, when in actuality it's just all a business. They're just trying to take your money. So I kind of want to close this idea off, this whole little video that I'm making, with 5 things that I'm gonna come up with right off the dome that I think are good ways to spend your money. First one, food. Always. Eat good. You really are what you eat. But just try. Always just try. Quality over quantity. I swear to God, your quality of life will improve. 2, hobbies, baby. If you're broke and bored, save up some money. Get yourself a membership at a yoga studio. Buy yourself some classes out of college. Buy yourself something to start this hobby that you've always wanted to start. And like, buy a guitar if you want to make music. Buy a piano, a keyboard, plug in your headphones. Hobbies. They're so fulfilling. They're so fulfilling. Like, what is life if you don't have any hobbies? Like, come on, that is living. 3, media, physical media. I know in 2026 everything's like anti-analog, but I'm telling you, reading an actual book is good for you. Listening to a CD is good for you. Listening to a record is good for you. Writing on paper is good. If you don't like journaling, buy yourself a nice pen. Buy yourself some nice paper. Magazines. Spend your money there. Like, it's art. It's fucking art. Artists need your support. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. If your skin is dry, buy the fucking lotion. If you have specialty hair like myself, take care of it. It's a gift from God. And lastly, take care of the people around you. Buy flowers for people randomly. It's $10 or less, and it really makes a difference in other people's lives, which then reflects back on you. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. Let's fucking do this. Goth is DIY. Punk is DIY. You do not have to be rich to be happy. You do not have to be rich to be beautiful. And let's just fucking make our dreams come true. Cheers!